West Virginia lost too. Bracket's definitely going to change next week. West Virginia and Texas lost. Jeez. If only Penn State played, I could have advanced this one early too. Yet. Bracket so far. LSU beat Alabama.
Thought Cal had a ball.
I think they have a bye. It looked like they had a bye.
They're playing somebody. I don't know who the hell they're playing, but they're playing somebody.
Well, before that, I mean, number 9 and number 11 seeds have lost. So, most likely they will drop out. That would help me if I can win this week. I might move into that 9 slot or 10. And Alabama might, Oklahoma might move up to 9, and I could be 10, possibly.
Yeah, it's crazy. I lost to Oklahoma.
I know. What's crazy to me is that Penn State is number 7. He got upset that first week to, who?
Oh, yeah, that's right. He did lose. But it was week 1. He had plenty of time to rebound and bounce back.
Yeah, and the other loss was Oregon.
And mine was before you, so...
Yours was before both of mine. You were one. And then that LSU game, man. Oh, I'm so mad about that. I'm so mad about that stupid interception I threw.
Oh, God. Alright, there we go.
Centers Healthcare's mission is to get you moving again.
Gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game. And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Gamecocks will put total leather to crank us up.
I haven't kicked first in a while. I think I'm losing the ball.
inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Aggies offense will have the football first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's a heat! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Reed.
God.
Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield. He smashes his way through again. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual
Connor
rivalry
Zillich
game
bought
other
a
than
Lego
Thanksgiving
Titanic
or
for
Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on the stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop block on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And the screen seemed like a good idea at the time, but they were fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, on defense, I think it just comes down to having really good awareness. You're watching the ball, you're seeing where it's going, you're locating blockers, and then defeating those blocks getting to the football.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
He'll pull it down and run. Across the 25.
No!
Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They run the reverse.
Oh, my God.
Turning it on. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Gamecocks in the hurry up.
A lot of coaches will tell you they've got a play chart that they're going to get certain guys the ball in certain situations. Nice job getting a guy with speed around the edge on a reverse. He's got some space out wide. Nice job exploding, getting to the open field, and most importantly, getting the first down.
And the Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Holds and fires complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Back to throw, it's Sellers.
Oh my God.
He's going to take off. He took a hit as he threw it, couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Gamecocks send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins him deep inside the 10-yard line. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got
Roughing the
blasted.
kicker.
You got to
Free
hold on to
first
the
down.
football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
Just goes right through the wicket, brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Back to throw, it's Sellers. They're setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Gamecocks
Hey, 79. Hit the block right there, and I'm walking into the end
second
zone.
time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Gets rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moss. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Looking to fire. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Back to pass, it's Reed. Finds his tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. There are a few things that just make me happy in life. A great steak, a scrumptious dessert, and a tight end who makes a catch on third down.
If the steak's medium rare, I'm right there with you, Reese. And I'm also there with you on these tight ends on third down, too. Too big for DBs to cover, too fast for linebackers to cover. That guy's a weapon.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Snowed under by the defense.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again and again and again. Just wears you out.
Fires to the tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Now the pitch. Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
He'll power it inside with the fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Well, that was just like trying to run through a traffic jam. No place for the big fella to go.
Yeah, that's the whole key, Reese. You can't let the big fella get some steam. So you got to stop him in his tracks right.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? When this place gets loud, it starts to sway. They've renovated, reinforced, and still the rafters are shaking.
Yeah, and they still come out, and they still got the 12th man tradition. So many traditions at this school, and that's why they support and they love their team, and people want to come play here.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15.
Nobody can catch a fucking football.
Play fake, now to throw. Swings it out to the flat. Makes a man miss. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. He lofts one down the sideline.
Come on.
Gets him inside the 20, still going. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
My guy had him beat and still got outbeat. How is that even possible?
He leaves it with his back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And he curls that thing just inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
And
To the air, it's
Kentucky,
Reed.
that's not going to happen. I'm going to do
Finds
it.
his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle. It's Harper. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The Gamecocks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Rushes on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's
Gotta be kidding me. Oh my God.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a first down. Looking downfield on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, what a move.
What?
He's forced out of bounds just short of the goal line, a mere yard away from Peter. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He'll toss it.
Oh my God. How?
Gamecocks. Great job by the back on the option.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Looking to pass, it's Reed.
Oh my God.
And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and forcing completions like that.
Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Texas A&M has it teed up to start this second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll open the second half with a run. And some room to work. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
Big hits do not work
down in 2nd and 7.
Oh no.
Rides to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Caught near the sideline, it's Concepcion. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously, the play.
And the ball's on the ground.
Dude, again? Oh my God.
It'll be a turnover.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, but man, when the weather conditions start to come down, it starts to rain, and you know that ball's a little bit slick, and you know more runs are coming, you really try to get to that football. Nice job getting the football out, falling on top of it, forcing it.
Here's the handoff, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on in the second half.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Pocket breaking down. That's caught. It's Bennett. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space. See if it...
Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the 1st half. Man, you're starting to get now in the 2nd half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They got to get it going now.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Catches it at the 15. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
You fucking kidding me?
They go right back to him. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now.
It's going to look like I'm only using
it on 3rd down.
But, like, he's the only one getting open.
That's caught. It's Harbor. He stopped right at the 31-yard line. That's
oh my God.
for a 1st down, and it'll be 4th. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the option. The pitch. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll go back to the ground. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. We reach the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To the air, it's Reed. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quick strike complete. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wilson. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Touchdown, Aggies! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. On to attempt to try. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fires to the big fella.
I scored 35
He
in
is
the fourth.
going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers.
Okay, I had 3 receivers either at close to 100 or at 100.
He's
So,
going to come
okay.
up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today.
That's what I win.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 41.
I broke South Alabama's single game rushing touchdown.
Keeps it on the draw. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the
What was
first
it,
down
2?
and sets them up beautifully here.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. The offense changing the play. Motion from the wideout. Trying to get the edge on the toss. There he goes! Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And we got it in that
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
The give and tick,
Yeah, don't
tick,
push him
tick,
deep.
tick, 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 tick. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That is no good. After the miss, the lead is still full. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. If the quarterback a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Sellers. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Yeah, the only thing that's correlated, on fucking the school
South Carolina.
is NASCAR on Page Rush. SRX.
At this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a
Damn,
chance to
it is
shake loose, and he'll be
pouring
brought
like a
down at the 24.
motherfucker.
So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field.
I'm watching the game.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
What is this? I was looking. What is this play you were about to run?
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot.
Oh, come on!
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
One possession game. You have got to be able to give your quarterback an opportunity to survey the field. He didn't have it that time. Got hit. It affected the accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
Search your running back can pass well.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
After that incompletion, fourth and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away, but you're trailing here in the fourth quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Turning it on!
I held him to a field goal
Talk
once
about a
and
timely
apparently
run.
roughed
Gets
the
the
kicker
first
on a
down.
field goal.
Clock keeps moving as they try
and
to
then they
finish
ended
the
up
deal.
scoring on it.
Here's
And
this
then my
offense with a
quarterback
fresh set
fumbled
of downs.
twice at about the 20-yard line.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Dude.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Snap to the back. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Oh my God.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Alabama looks like a legit title contender right now, which they kind of do every year, but man, this offense...
Damn, Alabama's beating the
shit out
of Oklahoma.
Over Oklahoma. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the up. Going up top. Makes the grab on the left side.
Now you make a play.
And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Yeah, but how confident are you doing the onside
It's
kick?
Reed. Under fire. Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game,
the way that
they
lens
need a
drive just went,
touchdown,
you ain't stopping
they need
them.
an onside kick recovered,
Ben
and they need to score
that.
again if they're
For some
going to
reason, I've
win.
been
The
doing
sense
good
of
on
urgency is just off the charts.
Until...
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
All good things, I guess, must be going on.
Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure.
I threw it!
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And this offense, man, they're just desperate. Like late in the football game, you're down. They've got to push the ball down the field. They've got to find some explosive plays. And they found one, Jesse, but for the defense.
The four verticals has a better chance of working earlier in the game when it's close, but when you're trailing by a lot, the defense knows you have to throw it. Just sending four guys running in a straight line down the field, oftentimes not a tremendous play call.
With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And, hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And I missed the field goal. I kicked it. It was short. I don't know why I lit off the button way earlier than I could have. And it just fell short. Plus I was in field goal range twice with a fumble. That's 9 points right there. Yeah, it just, I don't know. My quarterback on two 10-yard plus runs to get a first down, past the first down line, fumbled the ball at the 20-yard line, both times. One was at the 22-yard line, and the other one was at the 18-yard line. That's two drives I was in basically the red zone. Turned over by nothing I could do about a fumble. It's out of my control. Clemson, then Corey.
Do what?
I got Clemson next and then Corey.
I got Memphis and then Bama.
What was that last? Really could have used Alabama beating LSU in that, so I would have hoped.
Yep.
Not that it really matters anymore now. Might be a slim chance I'll make the playoff, but I know I gotta win out. But that's just